Hey everyone, it's Melissa here. I'm hopping on live today because I wanted to kind of share an update for your year of 2024. Happy New Year. I know I'm a little late saying that, but I have been traveling for the first few weeks of the year. I went home to New Zealand, had an amazing time with my family, traveled around the South Island a little bit. If you've been wanting to go to New Zealand and sort of always put it off, please do it. It's amazing. Okay. So I have an invitation for you today, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, and also tomorrow, Thursday, January 25th. I am doing a free live masterclass. This is a really quality training that you can sign up for free. The page to enroll is communicatewithangels.com/masterclass. Okay. So I hope to see you there. The name of the class is How to Connect with Your Angels or Spirit Guides. So if you're here live with me, hi, welcome, welcome. I think I can see the chat. They've switched things around as they always do. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions if you're here live. Okay. I'm happy to answer any questions for you, whether it be personal or otherwise. Some things I wanted to share with you, if you are seeking direction right now, if you're feeling lost, misguided, etc., I totally get it. I think we all go through times like that in our life. It can be a sign of a spiritual awakening. Probably you're right where you need to be in order for you to get the wisdom that you need. We are raised with a certain perspective on life, and that serves us to a certain extent. But if you're on a growth journey, you will often find that you start to outgrow the beliefs and the approach to life that you were raised with in some capacity, right? We want to keep the good things, no need to throw everything away. But you may find that you are waking up, you're seeing things differently. And so that's a message that I'm just picking up to share with you from your angels for 2024. This is a year of growth and expansion. And so one thing that I'm really learning in my life is to avoid beating myself up for mistakes and actually realize that is probably exactly what needed to happen. So, for example, I lost my phone when I was traveling to New Zealand. I accidentally left my phone in a restroom in Auckland Airport, and I only had like an hour to get on the next flight to my city where all my family are, which is Christchurch. So, and I wasn't able to get that phone back the whole 3 weeks I was away, even though they'd actually found it at the airport. It's kind of a long story I won't go into, but I was really, the first few days, I was so beating myself up. Like, oh, how could you be so silly? Why did you put your phone down? Put it in the bag. Da, da, da. And I'm like, this isn't productive, right? And so I started to ask my angels for the deeper meaning. And they said, it's time to really see how you're using the phone sometimes as an escape, right? And I think we all do that to a certain extent. It's so easy to fall into that trap. If you don't, I commend you. It's something we kind of have to deal with in 2024, right? In these modern times. So I started to really embrace the opportunity of what is it like to have that feeling of being disconnected. I still had my laptop, so I did have a means to communicate. But when I was out and about, I didn't bring my laptop with me most of the time, right? So I was free from that distraction. And it was very cool, actually. So, what is it in your life that you've been seeing as a mistake that actually could be a wonderful learning opportunity, right? We have a tendency to feel not good enough or put ourselves down. But what if you could flip that around and say, this is amazing, this is great, right? You are great. So, Frank, hi there. He says, I'm an angel reader, medium. Teacher, did you get my email? I don't think I did, Frank. So But I do have an assistant that checks the support emails, so maybe she will forward it to me. But I'm glad that you're here. So again, I hope that you all will join me for the free masterclass. There's 2 times being offered. One is 7 p.m. Eastern and tonight, and the other one is 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. If you go to the sign up page, you'll be able to convert that to your time zone. I know that can be confusing, but the sign up page is communicatewithangels.com/masterclass. I'm going to type it in the chat here too. So what you will experience on that class is beginning some tools to really connect with your guides. And the benefit of having that closer connection and being able to communicate to your guides and ask them questions, get answers, is that you're going to start getting that higher wisdom perspective on your life, right? We all live in kind of a box. This is what I understand my life to be. This is what I believe. We don't even sometimes realize we're believing the things we believe. We just say, well, this is just the way life is. But actually, you're creating that perception based on your beliefs, right? So your guides don't have that limitation. They have unlimited possibilities. And so when you connect with them and you ask them a question, you're going to get a perspective that is different from your own, that is more expansive, is more trusting, is more in alignment with your purpose, right? So that's one of your spirit guides' assignments, is to help you to be in alignment with your purpose. And, we have fears that get in the way of that. I've had some decisions to make the last couple of weeks that I've had a hard time really getting clear about. Do I want to commit to this, or do I want to let it go and do something else? And so I've been checking very closely with my guidance. Now, it doesn't mean that they're telling you what to do, right? That's where some people get tripped up. They think, oh, well, if my guides say, yes, it's in my best interest, then I have to do it. No, you don't. You don't have to do anything, right? You have free will. But what you're getting when you ask your guides is that bigger picture perspective that's going to raise you up out of your fear and limitation. Yeah. So people come to me and they say, well, I'm really having trouble. My guides gave me the wrong answer, or I don't know whether to trust it or not. And that's all because of those unresolved blocks and fears that you're carrying. It's nothing to do with your guides. They are just very honest and direct, usually, in the way that they communicate. So we can listen or we can not. But the benefit of listening and paying attention more is that you will be more in alignment. You will start to have the courage to follow a path that is, maybe not the traditional path, but is more joyful for you. And every person is different, right? So I'm not going to sit here and give you a reading and tell you what you should be doing in 2024, because every single person here has a different path. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping you, rather than me giving you a reading, which I can do a little bit, and I do from time to time. But what I know is really going to help you more in the long run is you being able to connect with your own guide, so you can always access that higher source of wisdom yourself and trust it, right? And do that at your own pace. Don't compare your journey to anybody else's. Okay, well, it was a pleasure to share with you today. I'm so happy that there was some people here live. Again, if you have questions, now's the time, or just a comment, I would love to say hi, because I will hop off in a couple of minutes unless there's some questions. Okay, so yeah, it's been a few months since I did this class on the topic of angels, and I have a really exciting announcement actually that I will be making on the class that I have to keep secret right now. Something that's coming for you that, if you decide to take this opportunity, will be, I'm hesitating because I'm going to give it away, but a really great value for you. A new program that I'm creating, let's say that. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here on this Wednesday morning or whatever time it is where you are. Much love and backing to you on your journey. Hope to see you tonight or tomorrow. Please invite your friends. It's free, but I only want people registered coming. It's not going to be here on YouTube, so that we can really have this safe space together. And I think one of the main benefits too of coming to classes like the one I'm doing tonight is you get to connect with like-minded people. You know that you're not alone on your journey and you're not crazy. Okay? All right. I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.